Although some heir hunts unravel quickly and are concentrated in one specific area, others remain unsolved for years and take in many different countries and a broad sweep of history. Tadeusz Gaweda was just such a case. He died in 1991 in this house in Forest Hill in South London, leaving an estate worth £37,000, but no will. His case had remained unsolved for many years when Hector Birchwood from heir hunting firm Celtic Research took it on. Hector remembers coming across his unusual sounding name on the Treasury's weekly list of unclaimed estates.
When I immediately saw the name Gaweda, my assumption at that point was that it was Polish. Of course, that could mean Ukrainian Polish, that could mean Belarusian Polish. There are a number of Polish communities in Central Europe and in places like Italy or France. So really at that point, it really didn't tell me a lot.
Hector started his investigations by looking for Tadeusz's death certificate.
Well, the death certificate is usually of some help, but the information you get is only as good as the informant, so they may not know the deceased or they may not know as much as they think they know about the deceased.
In Tadeusz's case, although the date of death in 1991 was correct, there was obviously a mistake with the birth, which was also shown as being in 1991. According to the certificate, he was born in Poland. But was that a mistake as well?
As a matter of protocol, we always look for the birth in this country, and we couldn't find one.
Without a birth certificate or any reliable information, Hector had nothing to go on. He knew that trying to find this information from the public records in Poland might prove challenging. For the moment, he was stumped. Hector then had an inspired thought. He decided to cross-reference Tadeusz's death by going back to the death index record held in the General Register Office. Sure enough, the record revealed that Tadeusz had been born in 1929. From there, Hector found that he had arrived in England in 1946 with the Polish Resettlement Corps. When the Second World War ended, many Polish soldiers who had fought alongside the British against the Nazis chose not to return to what was now communist Poland. Instead, they came to live in the UK.
Many people who came here during World War II or just after World War II, from the Ukraine, from Poland, from many other places, they often had to reinvent themselves and establish themselves in this country. They often could not go back. So that often meant they got married and they had children here, possibly even if they had a wife back home. That does happen. So we were mindful of the possibility that he may have been previously married, but we did look for a marriage for him here, and that's where we came across marriage. And that was really the first break in the case.